Hey, I've been blogging for nearly 2 years and started many different websites in different niches. Picking the right niche is imperative. If you pick wrong, it could set you back months to even years. Please watch this video to ensure you pick right the first time. Hey, I'm the London Nomad and it's my mission in life to make you financially free. You want to pick a niche with majority US traffic. US traffic along with UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, English-speaking countries will pay you by far the most from ad companies because they're the most valuable audience. But US is the most valuable by far. Use the website Google Trends that you can see in the link in the description to see what niches are popular in the US. If you pick a sport like ping pong or cricket, there will be a lot of traffic, but because there won't be a lot of traffic from the US, you're not going to get paid that much from ad companies. Now you can still make money picking these niches, but I'll explain more later on in the video. Pick a niche that is easily monetizable. It needs to be high US traffic. There needs to be many affiliate programs in the niche. Daily, you could be able to make an info product about it and do stuff like lead gen. Lead gen is when you sell customers to other companies. For example, if you have a travel blog, it's directing people to different hotels. If your niche doesn't tick all the boxes, it's okay, but it should tick as many boxes as possible, with all the boxes being ticked being the best. If it doesn't tick any of the boxes, that is a red flag. Check Amazon and eBay for popular items in your niche. For example, search best rock climbing equipment in Amazon and see if you can see a lot of products that fall between the $50 to $100 price range. $100 is the golden price range to sell products online because it's not too much where someone wouldn't think twice about spending the money. For affiliate programs in your niche, check the popular networks such as Impact Radius and ShareASale and select your niche. So how competitive is your niche? A huge mistake most bloggers will make is they're going to pick a niche that is too competitive. Don't do this. Most profitable niches such as real estate and making money online are extremely competitive even for the smaller search term. So you're going to be competing with the best bloggers in the business with all their years and years of knowledge, and you're a new blogger. Don't do that. Some niches are super competitive and they don't even pay you that much. A good example is learning languages. I was told by a Project 24 member, see the review of the course that changed my life there, not to go with language learning because it's competitive, and I'm so glad I didn't because it would have wasted a lot of time and energy. In order to assess competition, you can learn more about in my video about search analysis there, but just do a general basic search on Google and see if any of the queries are dominated by big authority sites. If a niche is super competitive, even the smallest questions are going to be dominated by huge websites. Stay clear. So is your niche YNWL? Google has two crucial acronyms that you need to remember as a new blogger: E and YNWL. The E acronym stands for expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness, and YNWL stands for your money or your life. The more your niche has to do with finance or health, the more important E is to establish authority on Google and to actually rank. Before, Google was accused of spreading misinformation and ranking these pages higher on the search results. This is very bad because if someone follows misinformation and to do with health, they could get injured or possibly even die, and Google will be liable for that. If you're not an expert in the field, for example, a doctor or an accountant, I would stay clear of anything to do with YNWL. You could rank, but it's going to take many years of hard work and dedication, and this time would be a lot better spent in a hobby niche where you'll rank so much more faster. Now, I do have a friend who is making very good money in a YNWL niche, but you have to understand that anytime Google could do a potential algorithm update that will destroy your rankings. It happened to me with Gaming Man, and that's not YNWL. If you have expertise in the niche, for example, you're a doctor, you're an accountant, then feel free to go after these really difficult niches, but be prepared. You're going to need to establish your E to Google in order to credify yourself as a reliable source in Google's eyes. Learn more about how to establish E in Income School's video in the description. If you're finding value in this video, please like because it helps to spread to more people. Is your niche big enough? Some niches are too small to monetize with ads and affiliates. One huge mistake I made in my blogging career, check my other mistakes there, was starting a Muay Thai combat sports site. I wrote 50 high quality posts with all my heart and soul, and many of these queries were ranking #1 on Google, yet they're bringing in 36 hits a month. It's just not worth it. I since sold the site for around about $2,200. Check my video on how to sell sites there. But my time would have been a lot better spent creating good quality content for the gaming man. I would likely be near full-time income if I never started that second site. Now, to check if your niche is big enough, if your niche has TV shows, YouTube channels, other blogs, magazines, Facebook groups, these are all very nice indications that your niche is big enough to start a website on. Now, you can monetize smaller niches with info products, either the info products you make or other people's info products. I could have done this with Muay Thai, but it's a lot more tricky and I wouldn't recommend it for a new blogger. Stick with ads and affiliate, it's just so much easier. In my opinion, always go as broad as possible with your domain name that still encompasses the niche. I explain it more in my video here, but there's a lot of authority sites in many different niches that are super broad and it doesn't hurt them. My original website's name was Gaming Consoles Guy. My current website is The Gaming Man. Not only is this less wordy, it opens up an entirely different niche in PC gaming, accessories and peripherals. Don't go crazy with how broad your domain name is. I've recently started a new tech website. I could have written these posts on The Gaming Man, but I wanted to keep it distinct because I want to sell Gaming Man in the near future, and I think having the name The Gaming Man is too focused on gaming to be a tech authority site. Now, do you have a strong desire or are you willing to learn about the niche? Blogging is extremely wrong road. Don't expect to be seeing any concrete results till at least 6 months. If you don't have a strong interest in the niche, or you're like a sponge and you're absorbing everything you can via YouTube videos, via other blogs, via podcasts, I can guarantee you're gonna quit maybe 10, 20 posts down the line and start another website, or quit altogether. This is bad. Time is money, especially in blogging. Really look at yourself and think, would I wanna write 50 or more articles in the niche? If the answer is no, pick a different niche. I'm a gamer, I love gaming, and I still get bored of writing about gaming content. One of the good things I did in blogging, see my other good things in my video, was I picked a niche I had a passion and an interest in gaming. This allowed me to share different anecdotes through my gaming life that I wouldn't be able to have shared if I wasn't a gamer. Take a deep dive into yourself and really think, what do I enjoy? What's my passion in life? Because if you're very passionate about something, even if a niche is very competitive, for example, travel, you can still write content and you can still rank #1 on Google and bypass that ghost town phase. Starting a niche as a beginner is even better because if you're starting a new hobby, for example, you're remodeling your house, you're going to understand all the base model queries. Think of an inverted pyramid. At the base is where most of the traffic and money will be because it's the beginners' search queries. As you go more down the pyramid, it gets more and more narrow. As a beginner, you're gonna know all these base queries which have high traffic, high income potential because you're a beginner yourself. It's gonna make search analysis a lot more easier. Whereas if you're expert in the niche, maybe these base queries won't come so easy to you because it will be self-evident because you've been in this niche for so long, you're clouded. It allows you to connect to the reader and provide useful anecdotes that reader and the Google love. One of the mistakes you're likely making is not using I enough. Check the other writing mistakes in my video there. Now, I've started to do website consulting. If you're interested in me helping with your website and you're interested to help me out, please email me down in the link in the description. My name is the London Nomad and it's my mission in life to make you financially free. Goodbye.